AskMen conducted a survey called the Great Male Female Survey, and they wanted to figure out how many people would be willing to break up with their significant other if he or she gained weight. So let's first focus on the males. Half of all straight men said that they would dump a girlfriend who got fat.
Man, that's harsh, dude. You know, I guess you gotta ask what the definition of fat is, but 50% of men are harsh. But I'm not even sure that they're right, though. Like, they say they would, but would they really?
I think so.
I bet a lot of them don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe the ones that wouldn't openly do it because they don't have the guts, they'd probably start cheating or something. You know?
Yeah.
And it would end anyway.
Interesting. So let's find out if women are as much scumbags as men.
All right, according to the survey, 20% of women said that they would break up with their boyfriends if their boyfriends got fat. I think that some are lying.
Oh, you think they're lying in the opposite direction, that more would break up?
I think so. I don't think that women value a man's physical appearance as much as a man values a female's physical appearance, but I think that 20% is low. I mean, this is obviously a survey. I could be completely wrong. You know, they ask people and it's based on self-reporting. But I think that there are more women out there that care about physical appearance.
Women might also care about giving an answer that makes them look bad. More than a guy cares about.
I think so.
All that being said, I'm not that surprised because I think that to their great credit, women care a lot more about personality, right? Mm-hmm. Is the guy funny? Is he charming? You know, is he sweet to you or strong or whatever it is? They care a lot more about that than superficial looks. Mm-hmm. That's partly how we're hardwired. Doesn't mean women don't care about looks. Of course they do. We're all humans, right? But they care about it less, which I think speaks really well of them. Now, it's not like they earned it, that's in their genes, okay? But it is what it is, whereas men unfortunately tend to be more shallow.
And by the way, keep in mind that this has to do with boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. This is not in regard to marriage. So I think a lot of people will, you know, use their relationship as an example of what marriage is probably gonna be like. So if your significant other is gaining a significant amount of weight prior to, you know, tying the knot, then maybe this is your time to...
That's a really good point. Time to keep it real on the Young Turks. We're going to go around the horn.
Aye.
Okay, so first, on marriage, forget about it. You can't dump your wife or husband because they got fat. I mean, it sucks. You talk to them in a subtle ways, but that's too harsh. We're all too libs to do that, okay? Mm-hmm. We're just talking about girlfriends, boyfriends. Okay, and let's make it real. It's not like, oh, your boyfriend gained 7 extra pounds. He gains 37 pounds.
I purposely am dating a very skinny guy because I know that eventually his metabolism will slow down and he will gain weight. So 30 pounds on him, I don't think is that big of a deal. I think I could handle it.
He gains 108 pounds.
No, done.
Wow.
And look, you have to understand. It wouldn't be like, oh, you're fat, you're done, right? That's not the way it would work out. First of all, I wouldn't allow it to get to that point. And what do I mean by that?
Look at this control.
No. This is what but that, don't get me wrong.
I wouldn't allow it.
I would be open and honest with him as he's gaining the weight. Like, oh, babe, you got a little belly, It would go from that to, babe, we got to go hiking. No, you're not buying the donuts.
Okay, I got it. So what would actually happen is he would dump you. Okay.
He probably would dump me. He probably would.
Like, the nag, babe, we got to go hiking. Somebody give me a pizza. Okay. No, by the way, your boyfriend's so small. If he gained 108 pounds, there'd be 2 of them. So that'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Godoy, you're dating a girl. She gains 40 pounds.
I guess it depends how long I've been dating. If it's been a year, 2 years, I think I'd cut her.
Right, I was going to say a year and a half. Because if it's 4 years, it's too serious, right? You're too deep in.
You kind of try.
As they say in poker, you're pot committed, right?
Yeah,
but,
all in.
Right, but you know, it's 6 months, a year and a half, then 42 pounds. J.R. Jackson, let's see what the Mr. Romantic says.
It's hard because I would go the same route. I wouldn't be as direct as Anna was saying, but you got to start being like, I'll run with you. We'll do this all thing together because I know it's hard to just get up and do stuff. And maybe that's not necessarily a problem, but I don't know. But I mean, there's a certain length of that. And
you know what,
you're gonna be able to tell it's over.
I know you're trying to do the right thing, and I feel you, and you're probably right. But as you guys explained it sounds so patronizing.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, oh honey, come on, let's do it together. Let's put down the donut and let's do Pilates.
No, but you know what? Okay, maybe I'm going to go over the top.
Is this Pilates?
No, it's not Pilates. But look, maybe I'm going to go over the top. But I think that you are an irresponsible significant other if you allow your your boyfriend or girlfriend to get to that point. You're supposed to love that person. You're supposed to want that person to be healthy, not just for sexual attraction, but just to make sure that that person doesn't die of a heart attack when they're 35.
As you keep telling me what you're going to allow and not allow your boyfriend to do, I keep thinking, note to self, don't date Anna. All right, what would I do? I'm going to keep it super, super real. I'm exactly with Jesus. I mean, you're pot committed, you're 4 years in. Obviously, you care a lot about that person, and you've spent a significant portion of your life with that person. You try to work it out, figure something out, right? I'm 4 months in. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of girls, I'm dating, I'm single, what am I going to do? Keeping it real. And I'm not going to go the route of these guys. Okay, everybody, come on, let's try to do yoga. This is sitting dog.